Okay, I am trying to explain the section. I mean, I given the derivation of the section formula in the chapter videos. You clearly observe that one. Before watching the revision part, you need to watch the lesson wise videos first. Then come back to the revision. You will be clear to understand, because I given the derivation of the section formula clearly in the chapter wise videos. In the chapter exercise videos it is given. So first go back to that one and revise the formula of section formula. Then I will explain here also. From these 2-3 minimum 3-4 sums I will explain again, which are asked frequently in the exam. Very important question. So I am going to read this question. You see, find the ratio in which the line segment joining the points A 3, -3 and B -2, 7 is divided by x-axis. Also find the coordinates of the point of division. You see here we are going to find the ratio, I mean m1 m2, as well as we are going to find the point P also. I mean here x comma 0 given. Actually the question x comma 0 is not there. You need to understand it is divided by x-axis. I mean point on x-axis. This is given in part 1 revision, introduction part formula given. Point on x-axis is x comma 0, point on y-axis is 0 comma y. So it is point on x-axis. Divided by x-axis means point on x-axis. So you are taking automatically P is x comma 0, A is 3 comma -3, B is -2 comma 7. Here figure also given, you see. According to that we are using the section formula. So here y coordinate is 0. In the section formula, y coordinate is m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. So you are substituting the y1 y2 here. See, y1 -3, y2 is 7, m1 is 1, m2 is k. Here we are taking, whenever ratio not given, you can take k is to 1 always. Like this example given in the textbook, I explained in the exercise videos clearly. K is to 1. So I mean m1 is 1. I mean here m1 is k, m2 is 1, k is to 1. So m1 x2 plus m2 x1. Clear to you? So I mean yearly you see here how you are taking that k is to 1 will become. So k equal to, here you see, let the ratio k is to 1, right? So according to that, your y coordinate of the P is 0, that is P equal to 1 -3 plus k 7, 1 plus k, m1 plus m2. I mean m1 is 1 taken, m2 is k taken. Clear to you? So by cross multiply, 1 plus k becomes 0. Then you are getting -3 plus 7k. So -3 becomes +3 this side, 7k, k equal to 3 upon 7. So ratio is 3:7. You are clear the ratio. Now no confusion is there here. Clearly you are taking k is to 1. If ratio is not given, I mean when you are going to find the ratio, you are taking always k is to 1. You find the k value and resubstitute. You will be get the answer of the k. Then you substitute in that one k is to 1 and cross multiply. You will be get the ratio. See here, k 3 goes to that side, 3:1. K becomes 1 here, like that. And see, sum is not over. You are going to find the coordinate of P. I mean x you are going to find compulsory. What is x coordinate? Your m2 x1 plus m1 x2 upon m1 plus m2. You can get an doubt also. Why you are not taking x coordinate first? So if I am taking x coordinate, I am not getting any ratio. I am getting easy. If you take y coordinate, because y coordinate is 0, easy to cross multiply. So I have taken y coordinate first. Now I am going to take the x coordinate. If it is point on y axis, I will take x coordinate only, because x coordinate is 0 there, 0 comma y. So x equal to m2 x1 plus m1 x2 upon m1 plus m2. So equal to, by substitution, the value of m2 is 1 here, m1 is k. x1 x2 values are x1 is 3, x2 is -2. By substituting we are getting x equal to 3 minus 6/7 upon 1 plus 3/7. By taking LCM, you are getting final value x equal to 3 upon 2. So your coordinate of the P point is x comma 0, x is 3/2. So final your points are, the point P is 3 comma 2, 3 upon 2 comma 0. So you need to write, you see 1 mark is given here. 1 mark is given your final answer. By substitution here, see first what you are writing diagram, they are not given any marks. I mean the important points are these. Your ratio, get 1 mark. I mean half of mark will be given above, and x coordinate formula and substitution of mark, it is 1 means, and final answer they will be give 1 mark sometimes, half mark minimum given. After finding out x equal to 3 by 2, if you are not written 3 by 2 comma 0, you are going to lose half mark. This is the compulsory in CBSE exams. Clear to you? And you see here one more sum I will try to explain here. You see, and find the coordinates of the point which divides the line segment joining the points 6 comma 3 and minus 4 comma 5 in the ratio 3:2 internally. So internally, externally you need not to confusion. So in our portion only all the questions are internally only, no externals are there. So here you are going to find the point P. Diagram is also there. I mentioned x1 y1 x2 y2 and P point anywhere it is, P of x comma y is given. So formula is that one, P of x comma y is m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2 comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. I substituted the values of x1 y1 x2 y2 m1 m2. It is given here m1 equal to 3, m2 equal to 2. So I substituted this. So you are getting x equal to 0 and y equal to 21 by 5. So these are the values of the coordinates of P. Finally, the coordinates of P are 0 comma 21 upon 5. Here simple calculations are not given, so no need to write that also. Then simply we can write 3 4s are 12 and 2 6s are 12. So minus 12 plus 12 becomes 0 only. Na 0 upon 5 is 0, that is x equal to 0. Here 5 3s are 15 plus 6 21. 3 plus 2 5, 21 upon 5. So direct we can write the steps. So this is also an important to you. And see here, and so we are going to the another question also here. Here also we are taking the section formula only. If point R x comma y is a point on the line segment joining the points P a comma b and Q b comma a, then prove that x plus y equal to a plus b. Very important. 3 marks question it is. See, in the 2012 set 28 comes many exams, this question came. I referred many books, then only I decided to clear to you. You see here the diagram is given here. We are taking always P point, he is taken R only. Any point we can take, that is x comma y. So instead of A is given P, instead of B they are taken Q. Points are given. I mean x1 is A, x2 is B, y1 is B, y2 is A. Clear to you? So here m1 m2 not given. What I told, m1 m2 not given, k:1 we taken, but it is a different book I taken, so they used lambda. It is called as lambda inverse of y, or k:1 also we can substitute, no problem is there. So let point R divide the line joining P and Q in the ratio lambda is to 1 or k:1. By substituting the section formula of x coordinate, we are getting lambda b plus a upon lambda plus 1 and y coordinate lambda a plus b upon lambda 1. You know the formula of m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 m2, m1 plus m2, that is y coordinate, m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2 of x coordinate. So directly we are getting x is this, y is this. What we want to find? X plus y. So I am substituting in the x plus y. So then you see denominator is the same, lambda plus 1, lambda plus 1. Directly you are going to add the numerator. So you are getting lambda, 2 terms are there. We are take out the common lambda. You are getting a plus b plus remaining is a plus b only. Again we are taking out of these 2 terms a plus b outside. What will we get? Lambda plus 1. Clear to you? And denominator is already lambda plus 1. Both are going to cancel. Finally you are getting a plus b. That only we want in RHS. Our LHS is x plus y. Our RHS we got a plus b. So we got LHS equal to RHS, hence proved. So see, last step you need to clear that one. X plus y equal to a plus b, hence proved. This also important to observe. So here many questions asked from the board exams only. You practice this type of questions. It is enough, not to go deep practice more than these questions. It is highly enough to you. So you practice this many times, and like these questions you can parallel questions you can take, no problem is there here. So like that 3 4 5 questions you daily practice and you check the answers. You can ask the doubts also. and reference of this. Don't go very tough questions and don't confuse this. And textbook questions are mostly enough, but also we are giving in the revision tough questions to you. You may not feel only textbook we are practicing, other questions are coming, what we can do. So I am taken many parallel questions to you. These are enough for you to practice. Okay, thank you very much. And I will take some sums in the next revision part. Okay, and you need to wait for the next revision part.